So the race is on. Ben and I are back to our favorite permission, and I picked up an Indian head penny. We've been here about 10-15 minutes, so let's see who gets the best coin.
What'd you say? Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
Who gets the best coin this time? Looking nice. We'll get it cleaned up and see better. It's a great start.
Okay, so Becca just informed me that we're actually in a competition today. I didn't know that. So she's winning so far with an Indian head penny. I haven't seen it yet. It might be just crud and who knows, but I just had a solid 2021 right here out in the middle of the field. Looks like a pin of some sort, an old pin. You guys can see the backing on that. Definitely was a pin. But what's cool about that is there is something on the front. And we're going to sit here and clean that thing up right now. I love when it has details.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like a little maid,
Huh.
a little handmaid or something to going out getting eggs or something. I don't know what she's doing, but something on there. Oh yeah, a little sheep.
Bet you could research that.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Or is that a wolf? I don't know. Probably a sheep. Mary had a little lamb.
Ah, cute.
Yeah, that is cool.
Huh.
I don't know. Kind of thinking that beats an Indian head penny.
Kind of, maybe, sorta, if you can find some interesting history on it, sure.
We've been here about 40 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Okay, swinging along still here. I got myself a 2021. Definitely a lot of iron in the hole. I'm thinking you guys might be able to hear that. Real choppy, but swing the plug and I'm getting myself a perfect 21. Oh, there it is, right there. Something. Ah, that's kind of cool. It's another pin. That's interesting. I've never found so many pins. Looks like it might have had something on it. That's another pin. Okay, so kind of a slow day. We've cleaned up this field pretty good, but I am out here close to where I just found my $1 real a couple weeks ago, and I'm right in the same area where Rebecca found the half real in this field, and all of a sudden I stumble across solid 17. Oh, I see it go down to 16, but oh, now up to an 18. But nice and small too, so let's see what it is. Everything else I've been getting has had a iron grunt to it, except for those two pins. Plugs out. Whatever it is in the plug. What do we got? Looks like a button. Oh yeah, that's a pretty button. Pretty on the back side anyway. Looks like, I think that's the, I can't tell, I don't have my glasses on, but is that a root or part of the thread that held it? I don't know. Maybe that's just part of a root. But look at that thing. That's beautiful. I don't know. Becca laid down the challenge. I got 3 things right now. It's a pretty nice looking button. I'll take that. Okay, so I just had a solid number that I normally would not dig, but it was pretty solid. It wasn't even scratching iron at all, or even scratchy. So it was a 7-8, right in that range right there. Perfect. So I'm like, yeah, gold coin would be nice. But anyway, cut the plug, flipped it out. You can see right there, something's right there. I have no idea what this thing is. Something. Huh. Breaking apart on me, I can see that. Oh boy. Oh, you know what that is? That's kind of cool. Those are pieces to a very ornate, small lantern. This is the piece where the wick would go up through. It's crushed. And this is the pieces that would go around it, and then the dial to turn the wick up for more light, or down to shut it off. Well, that's kind of cool. Would have never guessed that. Don't think I'm going to try to restore it. Alright, well, we're still finding stuff.
Well, I lose. Mr. Man behind me right there got 2 pins, a button, an aux shoe, and it's way cooler than my one Indian head penny. So I will let him have this day. We'll get him the next time. I found a pretty cool button. Ben won the day yesterday, but maybe I got one up on him today. Wait till you see this one. Alright, it's right here. It's got some gold gilt on it and some words and markings. Words and markings are always fun. So I'm going to get it brushed off, see if I can figure out where it came from, and I'll let you know. Alright, it says Boston Union Station. Back's pretty much gone. By the 1890s, many of the regional train lines in New England consolidated, and as a result, Union stations were built. All northbound train lines, including Boston and Lowell, and Boston and Maine railroads, would consolidate into North Union Station, with southbound trains consolidated into South Station. The station lasted until 1927, when the entire complex was razed for the new North Station, the Boston Garden, which itself was replaced.
Okay, so I sneaked back over here to our favorite permission that we got just down the road. It's 139 acres of metal detecting heaven. We've cleaned out a lot of stuff around here, but you still pull something out every once in a while. It's been a beautiful evening. You can see the moon probably behind me up there in the sky. Almost done. As you can tell, it's getting dark. I haven't been videoing, but I'm going to show you real quick what I found. So a little bit ago, I found this nice bridal rosette. Nothing fancy on it, but always fun to find. Down the old cellar hole. I'm not sure if I got myself an old cufflink or not. Sure looks like it. It's falling apart. That cellar hole was in the early 1770s. Found myself a little button down there as well in the roadway. Let's see. On the way back in the roadway, I found a nice little fancy little cuff button. A little later. And I think the heart stopper for the night. Probably should have videoed this. Found that baby. And I didn't see the orange tip on it at first, so it kind of jumped me at first. It's just laying right on top of the grass over here in the field. So there's a heart stopper. But I'm heading back to the car. You can kind of see it right over there. And I got myself my best find of the night. Surprised me because I didn't expect it. Beautiful little crotal bell. Too dark to be able to tell if it's got petals on it or not. Does appear that it might clean up and get that to ring again. Good way to end the evening. Okay, so Becca just yelled, gave me the coin signal. We're at a budding permission to the latest and greatest one that we had, all of which is a older part of the neighborhood. You got a token?
Yeah. I haven't cleaned it too much because it's not dry.
Okay. Hey, you can see some detail on it.
Yeah, so there's like...
Don't move it.
This one says something token. And then the other side...
I got a book at home on tokens, so...
has some letters, I think, like script.
Yep. I would, my opinion, let that dry.
Yep.
And dry thoroughly at this point, and then hit it with a toothpick at home.
Okay.
I don't think it will dry out enough here on this.
Right.
Not summertime, but.
Pretty cool.
Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's neat.
Okay, so we're still at that new permission. We just knocked on the door. It's right next to one we've recently been doing, where I found the draped bust. So we're not too far down the road from the Field of Dreams. But yeah, Becca just found that token, and I'm swinging along. Not a lot here, but I got this signal, and I hope it's not a buckle. So the 2829 right there. Possibly some other signals nearby. Let's see what this one is. Okay, I had to shut you off and just dig that hole a little bit bigger, and I'm disappointed. I was hoping for silver, or at least a quarter. A piece of a big old hinge. But it's kind of cool. We'll find some old stuff in here. I found a few hose. I haven't videoed those at all, but hey, we'll see what we find. I just want to bring you back on, and there's the plug all put back together. All right, we're getting into it now. We didn't bring our GoPros. This was just kind of a spare of the moment type of thing. And she's got herself a matron.
Ah, I got a pretty good signal here. And there it is. 18. I want to say 1818, but I don't know if that's right. Pretty cool. Nice large scent. We'll get it dried off and cleaned up, but you can see her. She's got some nice detail on her. Pretty cool.
I just got myself a solid 16 on the Equinox. I got myself a nice little flat button. There we go, there we go. Shank on. Cool.
Alright, this was a 1718 on the Equinox. I've already put it out, of course. So sort of fastener. I can't tell if that's words in the front, which is what it looks like, or if it's flowers or some kind of a decoration, but pretty cool.
Please be something good. Yeah, please be something good. Right there, let's see what we get. Probably, I'm hoping it's not a buckle. We're on a horse farm. All right, I'm gonna put you down, dig it, bring it back.